everyone, my name is Ev and welcome to the Art Show, which is obviously hosted by yours truly, showcasing art, showcasing comics, showcasing movies, and my passion and love for them all. I've been meaning to make a first video. I have a couple things in the works. I've been writing up little scripts and stuff for videos that I'm planning on making. Been trying to work on little animations. However, I've been procrastinating recently, and at the same time, I went to a Comic-Con this weekend. It was in the Central Coast area of California, an awesome little con called Rocket Town Comic-Con. I went last year, I went this year, both amazing times. I was there for less time this year, in fact, but had an even better time this year than I did last year. They're running it again next year. I believe it's going to be May 3rd and 4th. You guys should definitely check it out. I can put the link to the Comic-Con's Instagram in the description below. But I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I picked up at Comic-Con this year. And I figured that this would be a perfect way, a nice little fun video to start off and actually get a first video out there on this channel. So we're going to do a little bit of a haul from the Comic-Con. Now, each thing that I got from the Comic-Con, I'm going to make sure that in the description below, I'm going to put a link to either the creator's Instagram or to their website. And that way you guys can check them out. Maybe you can buy some of their work if you are interested in it. But I want to make sure that they get the love that they deserve. And then I'm going to happily talk about everything, including the amazing and talented big name actor that I got to meet. I'll make sure I talk about that at the end, so stay tuned for that. Also, before I start, make sure that if you guys want to see more videos talking about art, talking about comics, talking about movies, and all of that, subscribe and like this video. It will let me know that you guys want more, and it will encourage me to put more content out there for you guys. But with that said, let's get into this. So first off, we're going to start with the couple things that I don't remember exactly the stores, like the names of the stores that I got them from, but they were more like bigger name store things. So we're gonna start with those. Which, first off, I went with my friend Mary. I don't know why I didn't get a picture with my friend Mary at the Comic-Con, but I went with my friend Mary because she loves Pixar and she loves Disney, and there was a lot of Disney and Pixar people there, and a lot of Funkos and stuff being sold for Disney and Pixar. So she went with. But for the first couple things that I bought, that I didn't get the name of the company that I bought them from, we got some pins. This was in a little 2-pack. I don't know if you can. A little SpongeBob house. This also came with a little Squidward house, so Mary has the Squidward. And then we got Arthur. We got a little pin. I think that's pretty cool. I'm trying so hard to make sure that you guys can see it. I have the light right here, so that's why it's kind of bright, just so you guys can see me. And then we've got this little keychain that I got. It was like $3, but I got it because I actually have this comic book. I have the Secret Wars comic book that Spider-Man debuts his black suit in. So thought that was really cool. Had to get that for my key. There we go. There was also a little shop that was selling these little mystery bags. And so it came with a pop and 2 little stickers. First off, a little stickers. Little Miles Morales. Honestly, probably my favorite Spider-Man. And then we got this cool little R2-D2 sticker. Can't really see it, but I like it. And the Funko that was in there, I still need to see Wakanda Forever. I've heard really good things about it, and I still need to see it. I'm going to see it, and I'll probably give a review on the channel. But I really like the first Black Panther movie. And Shuri is one of my favorite characters in the MCU. So it was really cool to get Shuri the um, in the mystery bag. Like, that's a really cool pop to get in a mystery bag. Now on to the actual stuff that I got that I have all the information for about the people that I got it from. First off, I have this cute little, it's so hard to see it. I wish I could show it better, but it's this cute little Bulbasaur. It's like made of crystals and stuff, or like I don't remember the exact kind of crystal. It's this greenish color and there's little flecks in it. But it's a little Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon alongside Oddish. And literally I got that as a free gift for following another like artist and a shop owner there on Instagram. Their name on Instagram is crystalstarrivers. I'm gonna put the link to their Instagram in the description below, but they've got a lot of cool crystals and like 3D printed stuff that they're selling. They have some pretty cool bracelets. They just have a whole bunch of like awesome little geeky crystal things, and I was so excited that like as a free gift I got Bulbasaur. So I really appreciate that. Then we're gonna go on to the first comic books that I got of this year. Last year I bought the very first comic of this like series from the author, and I hadn't I still actually need to read it, which is the problem. But I'm thinking of reading these comics and even more comics and books that I have and doing like a book of the week for you guys, and then making a video out of it, talking about the book, talking about what I liked in it, talking about the art. And if you guys want to see that kind of content, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what books you would like to see and hear my thoughts on, because I will definitely try and reach out and like get those books somehow and read them if I don't already have them. But to talk about this comic, first off we have Snarc. And what really drew me to this comic is this art style. Like, if you look, it reminds me so much of 80s comic book art, and just the simplicity and wackiness of it. Like, look at this. And so this is like a graphic novel. This is number 2. I have the first one also. And then he also was selling the spin-offs, or the spin-off to it, Dr. Jekyll, Alien Hunter. And I got the first one and the second one, which was a limited edition one. So that's really cool. They're both by Bruce Solheim, which I believe I'm saying that name correctly. If I'm not, I totally apologize. But you can find all of the information about Snarc, at least, on Instagram at Snarc Comic. I'm going to include Bruce Solheim's website down below in the description below in case you want to check out any of these. The Dr. Jekyll Alien Hunter I know is a spin-off of Snarc. I still have to read them. I'm really excited to read them, and I really look forward to actually sharing these stories with you guys and sharing like just the fun of all of these independent creators and stuff, because this is what I want to do one day. I want to make comics. So this is a really cool thing to me, to just get comics and art from independent creators and to share it with you guys. So let me know if you want me to read either one of these, and I will I'll do a little book of the week for you guys. Now next I got some art from someone that I actually got art from last year. I was looking over there because I have it up, but I got some art and also a comic from an artist known by the name of or his name is Brett C Nance, and he's known by panblancoart on Instagram. He actually is the artist for a local charity in my area called Awakening Giants. And they're a charity that all of their proceeds and everything goes to helping people that have just aged out of the foster care system and helping them like establish themselves in the community, like helping with housing, helping with school, helping with getting a job and everything. Um, so all of the money that I paid for this art, everything went to that because while he was there, he explained every bit of the money he was making for the weekend was going to the Awakening Giants charity, and I really appreciate that. I know some people that were in the foster care system, and I just think it's awesome that all the money that was made in profits for every art piece that he sold was going to this charity. So I'm not only going to put his Instagram in the description below, but I'm also going to put the charity's website in the description below if you guys want to check it out, if you guys want to donate, if you guys want to read some more about it and just hear their story. This comic book also is talking about the story about one of the foster children that they helped out through this program, and that's what all of the comic books are going to be. I think that's really cool. That's a way that they get to share their story and their side of things. I also bought this really awesome piece of Hellboy with his like fist being the Infinity Gauntlet, and then as a cool little extra piece, he drew me Sonic, which I really appreciate. Sonic is my favorite video game character. We've got two last big things. One of them being the really big thing, which we'll get to in a second. But first, I want to talk about this comic book, this graphic novel called Joe Hero, and it's made by Calvin Nye. Calvin Nye is not only the author, but also the artist on this book, and then he had someone else doing the coloring on it. However, Calvin Nye did a lot of this, and it's very stylized. It's very cool. It's the story I'm so interested in because as he was telling me about it, it's just more inclusivity in the world. And he was telling me, so he happens to have autism, and he wanted to create an autistic superhero. So he created this character Joe Hero, hero in training. And I'm really excited to read this. So this is going to be probably one of the first books that I actually read for the comics or like book of the week. So I'm really excited to read this. I'm really excited to just see more like inclusion and everything in like the comic book and superhero community. So this is really cool to see. I had to obviously pick this up. And I'm going to put Calvin's Instagram in the description below, so check it out. Go show Calvin some support, and maybe buy his comic while you're there. Lastly, the big thing about this Comic-Con was I got to meet the voice of so much of my generation's childhood, and then he was on Cheers, he was in Star Wars, and I mean for myself, my favorite character is him as Mac in Cars. But I met John Ratzenberger, so like putting the picture right here. He was so sweet, he was so kind. I had to draw an art piece for him because I was like, this is one of the first chances that I'm gonna get to meet someone of like this caliber, and I want to give something to him. And so I drew this for future Evan. This is where we're putting all the pictures. But I drew that. It's a drawing of his character of Major Durlin from Empire Strikes Back meeting the Yeti from Monsters Inc. instead of the Wampa. He was so appreciative of it, and I just, like, he kept telling me, like, he wanted to do something for me, like, because nobody had done that really for him, and, like, I was like, no, you don't have to, like, I paid for a picture, like, I just wanted to get the picture, and I wanted to do this for you, and he was so cool, and to thank me, he signed a picture for free, and he told me, like, I should be making a career out of my art. And so, you know what? That inspired me to actually make this video today. So, Mr. John Ratzenberger, if you ever see this video, thank you. Thank you for this autograph. Thank you for the picture with you. Thank you for sitting there and talking with me for like 10 minutes when there was a line starting to form. I really appreciate it. You are such a kind soul, an awesome human being, and an absolutely talented, extremely talented voice actor. And I mean actor in general, but I want to thank you so much. I want to thank Rocketown Comic Con for putting this on and everything that was there. I wish I'd gotten more pictures because there were some amazing cosplays. This lovely person right here was dressed up as Barf from Spaceballs and was absolutely amazing. There's a kid that won the cosplay contest dressed as Russell. It was just absolutely a great time, and I look forward to it next year. But yeah, with that, that's my little haul for the Rocketown Comic Con. All of the links to every one of the artists that I got something from are in the description below. Make sure to check them out, and stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you next time.